tweaking and adjusting. It is so nice to be with you right now. Happy New Year. It is January 2024, and I am really excited to bring through a new year of channeled messages for you from the Council of Light, and this marks the first one. I've been channeling them since about 2010 in different iterations. And many of you have followed me in other places, channeling them in other platforms. And for a while, I've been dabbling with coming through on my YouTube channel, and that's where I am today. If you can't catch this live, no worries. I always record it and will bring it back to you through my show, Divine Lotus Healing Show with Laura West. So before we get into it today on the channel, the Council of Light do have a lovely message they want to share. I just want to give you a heads up on what's on deck this month in my holistic healing business. Right now you're in my office in Cambridge with me in Massachusetts. I offer all kinds of healing sessions and client work. I do Reiki in here. I do spiritual guidance in here. I do all kinds of classes in here. And there is a psychic development class coming up on January 13th. It is a live class here in person in the room, in my office space, and you can sign up online to be in attendance at that. I had to delay last month's class, and so we're back on board, and I'm excited to offer that to you. And without further ado, let's get down to brass tacks here, get into our business of the Council of Light and their channeled message. I'm going to close my eyes and bring them through, and then when I come back, after they're done, I will come back and I will share with you some percolations and some thoughts before we move on. Greetings to you all, you bright, blessed beings there on that earth plane. We are here once again to say welcome to you. Welcome to this new energy, this new frequency, this new calendar year, this new station of vibration, and this new breathwork opportunity for you today that we are offering you loud and clear. Every once in a while, it's nice for you to take a pause in your life. Every once in a while, it's nice for you to take stock. It's nice for you to put a pin in it or put an exclamation point or a period. It's nice for you to put a bookmark or a sticky note in the routines and the repertoire so that you can look back and remember what has been working, what needs to change, what feels cozy, what needs to align even further. And this moment is no exception. We will ask you to come into an invited space of awareness of your energy through the use of your breath work. It is a new year for you as humans, marking the chronology of time through numerical order. And it's an opportunity for you to become aware of your vibrational frequency in a new way through the use of your breath. When you are connected to your physicality, when you are connected to your emotionality, when you are connected to your spirituality, to your psyche, to your mental capacity, in very, very mindful ways, you have the opportunity to continue to thrive, to optimize, to grow, and to harmonize yourselves at all turns, breath after breath after breath. And today we invite you to take some deep inhalations and some deep exhalations with us in a rhythmic way to recalibrate your energy station, to sort your frequency, to unclog the channel, so to speak. And so it is very simple. Inhale through the nose, very deep into the center of your being. Hold it. Exhale. And release completely. Inhale through the nose to the center of your being. Hold it. Exhale completely. One more round. Inhale through your nose to the center of your being. hold it. Exhale completely. When you do this, you are nourishing every cell, every atom, every pathway, every neuron, every system, every spark of your beingness, so that it can become vibrant and lively, enlightened, emboldened, healthy, alive, and awakened. It's important to remember to cultivate your breath deeply, periodically, throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your year. So often, humans just blindly move forward from routine to routine, from script to script, from checklist to checklist, from day to day, without noticing the beauty of your breath. Your breath is a vibrancy. Your breath is a connection to your life frequency. Your breath is a connection to your vitality. And when you connect on a mindful level to breathing consciously in and out, it can be as simple as 3 breaths like we just did with you here, or as long and as cultivated as a breathwork session for multiple minutes at a time. But when you do so, you begin to engage with the core of your elemental centeredness, the intrinsic, calm, nourished base frequency that can be you. For some of you, that already is you, and we invite you to continue nourishing that. And for some of you, it is a new you that we invite you to move into. Why is the breath so simple, and why is the breath so effective? When you breathe in, you expand all the frequencies of self, the physical self, the emotional self, the mental self, the psychic self, the etheric self. When you exhale, you release unwanted energy frequency from all of those same selves. Breathing in, you bring vitality to those selves. Exhaling, you release anything that no longer serves the vibrational frequency of you. It's like a stored tank of sludge or grit or waste or a trash can receptacle that you need to empty on a regular basis. Breathing in infuses fresh vital energy, and exhaling releases the stuff of yourself or yourselves that doesn't serve you anymore. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to know what it is. You don't need to know where it came from or how long it's been with you. You just need to cultivate a sense of letting go, putting out, removing, releasing from self. If you do this on a regular basis, in addition to all the other healthy things you do in your lives, clearing your mental headspace through prayer or mantra or meditation, exercising and moving the body through all kinds of cultivated movement practices, taking in supplements and vitamins and nourishing healthy, nutrient-dense foods, harmonizing the emotional centeredness that is away from the pendulum swings of super high and super low negativity and positivity, and carving out space for self to be able to put the thumb on the pulse of life. You become more whole, more complete, more grounded, more well, if you will, in your everyday actions. It is such a simple act, taking a deep inhalation and exhaling completely. And yet it is so nourishing. It's as effective as drinking water. It's as effective as getting enough sleep. It's as effective as eating healthy, nutrient-dense foods on a regular basis. It's as effective as moving the body in exercising cultivated ways. And yet it is not done often enough. Your schedules and your lives are very busy. You are filled with opportunities to move to the next thing and the next checklist and the next to-do. Or sometimes some of you are moving from thing to thing with gaps in between, and you're filled with a space of boredom. You are filled with a space of not understanding what to do next, or not having a creative spark, or feeling a void of some kind. In those moments of lull, you can turn to this breath work so that you can cultivate and nourish and return to a sense of baseline frequency of vitality and neutrality. In those moments of the vitality and neutrality practice through the breath work, what you're doing is opening a space for creativity and energy frequency vibrancy to begin to take hold. And if you are in a space of neutrality that is boredom, neutrality that is creativity spark free or lacking, this will in turn give you a rhythmic neutron turning over brain capacity so that you can spark, so that you can light, so that you can aha, so that you can, oh, there it is, in moments of that downtime. For those of you who are very cultivated with your wellness routines, we invite you to bring in breath work on a calculated and curated capacity on a daily basis. You can put them in between the other habits that you already have. If you do a meditation or a prayer or a mantra practice, add breath work to that practice either before or after the practice starts or ends. If you are somebody who does curated movement as a form of exercise, we invite you to do a few rounds of deep, cultivated, mindful breathing before the movement starts, or during the movement while it is happening, or at the end of the movement to bookend the experience. It's so simple, and yet it is so effective to take nourishing inhalation of vital energy, vital frequency into your physical being. You are lighting yourselves up. You are aligning yourselves with harmony. You are turning the clockwork gears. You're nourishing and oiling and making the sophistication smooth so there is no chain hiccups in the sequence of the events of your lives. We invite you to practice a curated, cultivated breathwork frequency nourishment from now until the end of the next 30 days from now, so that you can notice and sense for yourselves what vitality feels like as it's completely nourished and cultivated routinely and regularly, versus if you were to just try it once and then let it fall to the wayside. You did notice a shift in your energy frequencies as we were inviting you to do those 3 inhalations at the beginning of our session with you today. And you did notice that there was a frequency of opening, expanding, elongating, harmonizing freshness that was coming into your arena. And so we would invite you to continue doing so. It doesn't matter how old you are when you start. It only matters that you continue. And so we invite you to curate this as a practice and a process. As you think about this moment in your human consciousness, this January that you all attribute to new beginnings, fresh starts, and breath work is a gentle way to turn over a new leaf. For many, many of you, you are living in cold, dark climate right now. And it's a time to go inward and to be cozy and to hunker and to nourish with nutrient-dense, rich, warming foods and to sip nutrient-dense, hot liquids. Breathwork can revitalize in those nourishing, cozy ways as well as if you were on the beach in the summer in your bathing suit in the warm sun and the warm breezes, and you were feeling completely opposite of hunkered down and cozy and nestled into a habitation of bear-like quality. It would be interesting for you to note the breath work that we are asking you to consider trying now if you're in a wintry state, a hibernation state, and then carry it through all the way to the seasonal turnover, to the vibrancy of that summer quality, that awakenedness, that aliveness that is of the outward fashion of energy frequency. and vice versa. If you're in a place in the world that is drawing you into an outward summer-like quality now, we invite you to start this breath work and bring it all the way through to the seasonal changes of that inner coziness and that quality of hunkered downness. We have been coming to you for so long through the voice box of this woman, and we are thrilled to start a new round and a new moment with you of our message giving. We are the Council of Light, and we have joy, and we have guidance, and we have uplifting frequencies to share with you as humans. We have been tasked with supporting you and helping you as you grow in your continuums of learning in your lifetimes, and we will continue our journey of speaking to you in this auditory fashion through this particular voice box of this particular woman until she is no longer able to do so, which is many, many, many years down the road. But we just wanted to take this moment to mark this new year, this new chapter, this new beginning, this moment of cozy, hugging, snuggly hibernation, if you're in that moment as well. And to invite you into a loving kindness of compassion for your breath, for your vitality, for your harmony, for your new beginning, hunkered down coziness of yourself at this particular time. Thank you for listening to our words here today. We have been joyfully employed with sharing them with you. We wish you great blessings and tidings of joy, and we will come to you again in the months to come, routinely and regularly, just like always. We wrap you with a golden blanket of light to nourish you and sustain you and hold you ever so tight until the next time we are to speak with you. Goodbye for now. Namaste and adieu. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, oh hey Crystal, so nice to see you. Welcome. Thanks for saying hi. It's so nice to be back with you all at the beginning of this month and sharing the Council of Light. As you may remember, I come every month at the beginning of the month on the first Saturday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, just like I did today, just like I've been doing for the past, I don't know how long it's been, since 2010. And my name is Laura West. I am a Reiki Master Teacher, a psychic medium, and a channel for the divine. And I am an herbalist who works with essential oils. Thank you for taking this time to be with me in my holistic healing space today. I appreciate spending this time with you. You can always catch any of my replays through the Divine Lotus Healing Show. On my website is everything. It's all linked, divinelotushealing.com. And I look forward to being with you again next month, if I don't see you in between for either a client session or at one of the classes that I offer. And I wish you well. Mwah! Many blessings.